Чё в смысле? А, ок. Все хорошо. Все хорошо. Проверка через YouTube была пройдена. Так, я забыл, куда я бежал. Я не туда побежал. Господи. Или я вообще заблудился. Мне сейчас бежать в обратку. Блин, иди.
Here. You interested?
Меня зовут Крит. Я работаю на винной кухне мистера Делюк. Сегодня он подарил мне бутылку вина из своих личных запасов. Хорошее вино полагается пить в хорошей компании, верно? Мне кажется, я чуть-чуть заблудился. На кухне в той стороне, верно? Откуда я знаю? Вроде, да. Прекрати пялиться на мой кошелек. Эй, дружище, да что ты такое говоришь? Разве я могу украсть? Погоди, а как ты вообще заметила? Если ты не пьян, то живо прекрати притворяться. Тратишь мое время. Давай проваливай, ты меня больше не интересуешь. Ну сразу было понятно. Теперь я начал беспокоиться насчет того, какое у меня сейчас количество денег. Что за звук? Надо туда забраться. Забавно тот факт, что я могу сам себе жалобу подать. Ха. Сосновая шишка. Ясно. Ползем. О, сундучок. А там сундучок. А у меня нет ключа. Что-то. Слон.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Печально, конечно.
Someone needs assistance.
О, какой. А. Попутался.
Reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Your life is mine. As a dutiful maid would.
Похоже, что-то бесконечно. Не, я смог. Ух. Возможно, наше ключевое стрим прохождения только сюжетного на самом конце. Но пока что только это. Так, вперед. Уже. А сколько ресурсов? С сохранёчком. Он них. Переугольник.
I missed a spot.
Моя попуска. А ему пофиг. Вот он у нас какой сундучок драгоценный. Когда вроде бы не попадался. Опыт героя. Я вижу путешественницу. Здесь со мной рядом путешествует, отсюда открывается великолепный вид. А что ты здесь делаешь? Вопрос. Что же я здесь делаю? Я заблудился, а потом за мной погнался кабан. Потом за мной погнались хиличуры. Я бежал, что есть мочи, пока не выбился из силы, и вдруг заметил это озеро. всю свою жизнь куда-то бежал. Или бежал от чего-то. Без всякой причины. И начинаю новую жизнь, к черту эти задания и миссии. Хотя если его не вернусь в банде, меня штрафуют на 500 тысяч мора. Офигеть. Ах, к черту этих воров. Ты из банды воров? Ну да. Я должен был найти место, которое называется Заброшенный город. Я уже очень давно не связывался с врагами. Скорее всего, меня уже выгнали из банды. Но если ты хочешь доложить обо мне рыцарям, то я не буду убегать. Просто позволь мне еще немного понасладиться свободной гладью. Уа! Прелесть. Как же красиво. Я еще утону, наверное. Ну да. Ладно, пойдем выполнять миссию.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
Мжух, перемещаемся. Сейчас. Так, продолжим. Загрузочка. Где Лиза? А вот.
If you're borrowing a book,
Если
please
хотите взять
register it in the
книгу,
log.
пожалуйста, запишите
The
ее на
restricted section is currently not
книги
lending any
секретного
books.
отдела, прайс запрещена. Хе.
Oh,
Ах,
it's
это
you,
ты,
little
милашка.
cutie. It's so good to see you.
Рада тебя
More
видеть. Это даже
refreshing than
лучше,
a
чем
strong
чашка
cup of
горячего
tea in the
чая.
afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
Похоже, ты сейчас не особо настроена на работу.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Разве может кто-то быть постоянно настроен на работу, кроме действующего магистра Джин, конечно? Это король Джин, она работает слишком много.
So, did you have
Я
something you
могу
needed?
чем-нибудь помочь?
Or did you just come to see me?
Или вы просто пришли мне наведаться? Мы просто хотели тебя
Ooh,
проведать.
smooth
Не
talker.
подлизывайся.
Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss
Порекомендуйте,
Librarian,
пожалуйста,
got any
какую-нибудь
books
книгу.
to recommend?
Recommended
Книгу,
books.
к сожалению,
Sadly,
все
everything
мои
I'd personally
любимые книги
recommend is all in the
хранятся в запретном
restricted
отделе
section.
библиотеки.
What's with your ominous
Звучит
tone?
зловеще.
Oh, right.
Возможно, тебя
Would you be
заинтересует
interested in
переводить
checking out the
какую-то
Devat
вату.
travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as
Книга может
travelers here.
пригодиться маленьким путешественникам.
Ooh, sounds
Так
like it could be
интересно.
helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
Можно мне почитать?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy
Посмотрите,
from the
пожалуйста,
list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What
Какому
does she
смыслу
mean, I
посмотреть?
suppose?
Разве это не прямая обязанность библиотекаря? Ах ты ж наглая поема.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Вовремя.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly
Ой,
feel
мне
a
кажется,
lot
ли в воздухе
more
запахло электричеством?
electrified?
У меня мурашки пошли.
Such a pain.
Сколько
I'm
еще?
going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Devat travel guide sooner.
Lisa seems really scary right now.
You really are such a considerate cutie.
Слушай, милашка, давай
Let's
сначала
see.
заглянем.
First, the souvenir shop.
Сувенирная
It's
лавка.
called With
Она
Wind
называется
Comes
«Великолепная
Glory».
ветровь»
So-
с рядом с лавкой. Жух да петух. Тыц. Бежим. Я их тут где-то тут рядом вроде сундук. Я уже не помню где. Он где-то был. Так, будем быковать. И свет.
Cutie, you're here.
Никого
Let's
тут и
begin,
не
shall we?
Мисс Мартожин, по поводу книги.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock?
Маджори, есть что-нибудь интересненькое?
Why so surprised?
Сегодня особенно
Today
не
is
хочу
such a
купить
special
что-нибудь
day.
новое.
It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
Это свидание?
Oh, is that
Ты
how
так
you see it?
видишь?
I suppose there's nothing wrong with
Вот
that.
свидание,
At your
я тебе
age,
думаю,
these
всякое.
kinds of fleet.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that's or you could let your new friend pick something out for you.
Yes, let us pick.
Да, пусть Ник выберет. Хорошо. Посмотрите вокруг, здесь точно есть что-то, что подойдет ей по душе. Возьмите подарок для Лизы. Панталоны. Потрапленный древний свиток.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be...
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the element. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie,
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you meant... I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the books?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Here's the steak.
Я полагаю, что это можно, кстати, узнать. Любимая еда. Я люблю готовить овощной суп.
I like making my own vegetable soup. I put a big bunch of vegetables into a cauldron and stir it with a long spoon. What does it taste like? Here, why don't you try it for yourself? Open wide. I suffer from extreme pumpkin phobia. The fall harvest is a difficult time of year for me, as you can imagine. I wonder if it would be worth the trouble to make all the pumpkins in the world disappear.
Ясно, Лиза любит суп.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. Strong.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind.
Finished ordering? Sit here.
Today's recommendation.
Such a potent aroma. It's almost suffocating. I never thought someone your age would go for a dish like this. I always had you down as a little cutie. Now I'm not so sure.
I'm so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her.
Today's recommendation is the steak. Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar...
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the...
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie. This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens...
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Не, ну в принципе эти диалоги полезны. Я не знаю.
You see some flowers? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare... You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Thanks.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lee. Dandelions are one of our classics. And a personal... I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the...
You sure?
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Thank you. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business...
Once again, we see a total... The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, oh no. What am I gonna do? I lost the book.
А ща потеряешь голову.
A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
Помянем Лизу.
I heard that.
Не Лизу помянем, а Пайман.
Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief, and their punishment will be 3, no, 10 times.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that.
What?
Hey, sweetie.
You
Я устал. Я устал все это читать.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Такс. Это что? О.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the...
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly... The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond this. You must see it too, right? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief...
Блин. Да господи.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Есть предположение, что она где-то там наверху.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we'll find the turtle back inside his shell.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mons. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly all they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slip. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what leads... It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. Come a little closer.
To me.
to me.
How did you find this place?
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other—
You just... I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside... Who?
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to... After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such God...
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name! Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is... Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason, then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. Don't forget to register... You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lee. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat? And look how many
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being with you by my side. My troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city. As compensation for dragging you into all...
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity.
is a dutiful man